Hey, Einstein, where's the dot, boy? Huh?
Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel, Build the Back to the Future DeLorean, Part 7. In this video, we'll be completing issue 33 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So, as always, the build comes with a magazine and components. Put them aside there. Another great graphic on the front there from the side of the model. So that's another really good graphic in there. So it shows you the components that we will be working on. So it's a bottom plate to the fuel tank and the battery box cover with some additional screws. Step-by-step instructions on how to put these components into the car. And when it's completed. Rabbit tails. Robert Zemeckis, who made Back to the Future, straight afterwards he started making Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which I did see at the cinema at the time. Also starring one Christopher Lloyd and Bob Hoskins. That's Robert Zemeckis there with Roger Rabbit. Hill Valley High School. This is how it looks in 1955. This is how it looks in 1985, which is Whittier High School in California. And then we've got the next issue, issue 34, and the components that come with that. And on the back, all the components that come with this part. So, what we'll do is we will get our components out, our prep work done for this build. So we've got the battery box cover there and some BM screws. And we have the fuel tank cover there with our LM screws. Let's just put these aside. So BM screws. We do have BM screws here. So we'll just cut them open and put them inside so we know where they are. Now these LM screws, I was just checking before I started recording the video, we don't have any of these LM screws, so they're brand new. Let's open up. It's very tight, that is. So let's put our LM screws in this new compartment here and keep hold of our cardboard square because we're going to place it on top here. Let's just get that in place, line it up, stick it on, and then trim the excess. So for this part of the build, we brought the car back. There's the cabling that we added. So we need to flip the car over and screws out. this is our fuel tank here. Make sure that's down there. And we're going to get this section here. And we're going to place it on top here. Just line it up. There it is. All in place. And we need to secure it with BM screws. Let's get our BM screws out. I'm going to move the car slightly up there. Get the screwdriver. We need 4 BM screws. To secure this plate in place. So we'll put in a screw here, screw here, screw here, and screw here. We're not putting any in these two at the end. So let's start with the first screw. Hold it in place. Actually, I'm going to stand up for this part. Yeah, just knock the light on the camera, of course. Right, second screw. Third screw in the middle. Oops, knock the camera again. So right by, let me just slide the car down a bit because where my hand is, it's right next to the camera. Just line this up. Just pull the car that way a bit. There we go. And the last screw we've got to put in place in the fuel tank. I should have said the fuel tank cover. That's secure and in place, and it actually reveals a switch here. You might not be able to see it there, it's there, and it moves from side to side from on to off. It says here on, off. So the next thing we need to put in place is the battery box cover, and this requires no screws. It's just like you would find in most toys and most household like remote controls and things. So that slots right in there and closes there. Yeah, That's it completely seamlessly in place. And that's all we need to do for this part. So the bottom of the car is starting to look more filled in now, because we had a big hole here before, and it's all covered over now with these two components here. So let's flip the car around and have a look. As you can see here, this section is completely filled in now, where before there was a big triangle hole there, like there is here. There's a big hole here, and then we've got this cable running out there, which will plug into a circuit board, like a motherboard. So that, if I show you there, that is issue 35 of the build, 33 of the build finished. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?